Why hard work alone is not enough. Let me tell you something most people don't want to hear. Working hard is not enough. Read that again. Working hard is not enough. Because there are millions of people waking up early every single day fighting traffic, working 8 to 10 hours, coming home exhausted and still staying broke. Not lazy, not stupid, not unlucky. Just stuck. And the scary part, they don't even know why. They think life is unfair. They think rich people got lucky. They think one day things will change. But years pass, nothing changes. Because poverty is not just about money. It's about habits, invisible habits, daily habits. The small things you repeat every day quietly build your future. Poor habits build poor lives. And the scary part, they don't even know why. They think life is unfair. They think rich people got lucky. They think one day things will change. But years pass, nothing changes. Because poverty is not just about money. It's about habits, invisible habits, daily habits. The small things you repeat every day quietly build your future. Poor habits build poor lives. Powerful habits build powerful lives. And today, I'm going to show you 5 habits that silently keep people poor forever. If you break these, your life changes. If you keep these, no amount of hard work will save you. Let's start with the most dangerous one. Fire habit 1, living in survival mode, the just this month mindset. This is the habit that traps almost everyone, the survival mindset. You've heard it before. Let me just survive this month. Once salary comes, I'll be okay. Next month I'll start saving. But next month never comes. It's always survival, always pressure, always stress. Salary comes in and disappears in 3 days. Rent, bills. Food, small shopping, maybe a new phone, maybe dinner outside, and suddenly back to zero. Month after month, year after year, running faster but staying in the same place. It's like being on a treadmill. A lot of movement, no progress. Here's the problem. When you live in survival mode, you never think about growth. Your brain only asks, how do I make it through today? But rich people ask a different question. How do I build for tomorrow? Huge difference. Let me give you an example. 2 men work in the same company, same salary, same hours, same tired body. The first man comes home, opens Netflix, scrolls social media, orders food, sleeps. The second man comes home tired too, but spends 1 hour learning. Maybe sales, maybe investing, maybe a new skill. He saves a small amount every month. Not big, small, but consistent. 5 years later, first man is still complaining about salary. Second man has a side income. 10 years later, first man is still surviving. Second man owns assets. Same job, same start, different habits. Because survival thinking kills growth. Here's a painful truth. Poor people eat the seed. Rich people plant the seed. Let me explain. Imagine you have 1 seed if you're hungry. You eat it, short-term relief. But tomorrow you're hungry again. If you plant it, you wait, water it, protect it. One day it becomes a tree, and that tree feeds you for years. Money works the same way. If you spend everything, you stay hungry forever. If you invest a little, you build something bigger, but survival mindset makes you impatient. It says, I deserve comfort now. I'll invest later. Later becomes never, and life stays small. Listen carefully. If you only work for expenses, you will only have expenses. If you start working for assets, you will build freedom. Stop saying, I'll start when I earn more. Start now. Even if it's small, even if it's tiny. Because small seeds grow into big trees, but only if you plant them, not eat them. Habit 2, chasing comfort and falling into money traps. Let me tell you something dangerous, very dangerous. The world is not designed to make you rich. It's designed to make you spend. Everywhere you look, someone is trying to sell you something. New phone, new clothes, new car, big sale, limited offer, buy now, pay later. And without realizing it, you fall into the trap because comfort feels good, spending feels good, Buying feels like success. But here's the truth nobody says out loud. Looking rich is not the same as being rich. And most people confuse the two. Poor people want to look rich. Rich people want to stay rich. Huge difference. Think about this. The moment most people get extra money, what do? Do they invest it? Do they build a skill? Do they start something new? No, they reward themselves. I worked hard, I deserve this. So they buy and buy and buy, but every purchase silently steals their future. Let me give you a simple example. A man gets his first raise. Instead of saving or investing, he goes to the bank, takes a loan, buys a new car. For 1 week, he feels powerful. People admire him. Friends say, "Wow, nice car." But every month, half his salary goes to the bank. Stress increases, freedom decreases. That car didn't make him rich. It made the bank rich. That's the consumer trap. Buying things that impress people but quietly enslave you. Listen carefully. If it takes money from your pocket, it's not an asset, it's a liability. But poor habits make you chase liabilities because society trains you to spend. Nobody teaches you to build. Look at people like Warren Buffett, one of the richest men alive. Still lives in the same simple house he bought decades ago, drives simple cars, no show off, because he understands something most people don't. Wealth is built quietly, not loudly. Meanwhile, someone earning $500 a month buys a $1,000 phone on installments just to look successful. That's backwards, because every EMI payment is a chain, and slowly, you become a prisoner of your own lifestyle. Here's another trap: fear. People say, "I can't invest. What if I lose money? I can't start a business, too risky. I can't try something new, too dangerous." So they play safe, and safe becomes stuck. Let me tell you something powerful. Doing nothing is the biggest risk of all. Inflation eats your savings. Time eats your opportunities. Comfort eats your potential. Playing safe slowly makes you poor. Look at Jeff Bezos. He left a safe job, started Amazon in a garage. People laughed, called him crazy, but he understood one truth. Big rewards require uncomfortable risks. If he stayed comfortable, Amazon would never exist. Comfort feels safe today, but expensive tomorrow. So here's the new rule. Before buying anything, ask yourself one question. Will this make me look rich or become rich? If it only looks good, skip it. If it builds income, buy it. Invest in skills. Invest in knowledge. Invest in assets, not appearances. Because money that goes to impress others never comes back, but money invested in yourself always multiplies. Stop chasing comfort, start chasing freedom, because comfort makes you smile today. Freedom changes your life forever. Habit 3: blaming, complaining, and excuses. Let me say something uncomfortable, something most people don't want to hear. As long as you blame, you will stay broke. Harsh, yes, but true. Because the moment you blame someone else, you give away your power. Think about it. How many times have you heard people say, "The government ruined my life. My boss doesn't pay enough. My family didn't support me. The economy is bad. Rich people are lucky." Listen carefully. Every one of those sentences sounds logical, but every one of those sentences makes you powerless. Because if it's their fault, then you can't change anything. And when you can't change anything, you stay stuck forever. Blame feels comfortable. Responsibility feels heavy. That's why most people choose blame. It protects the ego but destroys the future. Let me tell you a simple truth. Poor people blame circumstances. Successful people change themselves. Huge difference. Two people lose a job. One says life is unfair. He goes home, complains, watches TV, waits. The other says, okay, what skill am I missing? He learns, improves, applies again, starts something new, same problem. Completely different future. Because one blamed, the other acted. Blaming is like sitting in a rocking chair. You're moving but going nowhere. It feels like effort but produces nothing. And then there's complaining. Complaining is even worse because it feels productive, but it's fake action. You complain about money but never learn finance. You complain about your job but never upgrade skills. You complain about time but scroll for hours. That's not bad luck. That's bad habits. Show me someone who complains daily. I'll show you someone who stays stuck. Show me someone who takes responsibility. I'll show you someone who rises. Let me tell you a quick story. Two shopkeepers had stores on the same street. Very little traffic, very few customers. The first shopkeeper complained every day. City is bad. Customers don't come. Government doesn't help. He sat and waited. Years passed. Nothing changed. The second shopkeeper thought differently. He said, if customers don't come to me, I'll go to them. He started home delivery. He called people. He marketed. He adapted. Today, he owns 3 stores. Same street, same problem, different mindset. That's responsibility. Here's something powerful. The moment you say, this is my life, my result, my responsibility, you become dangerous in a good way because now you're in control. No one owes you success. No one is coming to save you, and that's actually good news. Because it means you don't need permission either. When you blame, you wait. When you take responsibility, you move. And movement creates results. So from today, no more excuses. No more if only. No more it's not my fault. Say this instead. If it's going to be, it's up to me. Because the day you stop pointing fingers and start pointing at yourself is the day your life starts changing. Not slowly, fast. Habit 4, wasting time and comfort addiction. Let me tell you something scary. Money lost, you can earn again. Opportunities lost, you can create again. But time lost never comes back, ever. And yet most people waste it like it's free. Hours disappear every day, scrolling, watching random videos, talking nonsense, sleeping too much, waiting for the right time. And then they say, I don't have time to succeed. No, you don't have priorities, because everyone has the same 24 hours. Rich, poor, successful, average, same time, different habits. Time is the only currency life gives equally. But the results are completely different. Why? Because some people invest time, others waste it. Let me ask you something honestly. How many times have you opened your phone for just 5 minutes? And suddenly 1 hour disappeared. You didn't rest, you didn't grow, you didn't build, you just escaped. That's comfort addiction, and comfort is dangerous. Because comfort feels safe today but expensive tomorrow. Here's the trap. Comfort tricks you. It says, relax a little more. Start tomorrow. You deserve rest. Life is long. But life is not long, it's short, very short. And every day you waste, your dreams get delayed. Successful people treat time differently. They respect it. They guard it, they protect it like money, because they understand something powerful. Time is life. If you waste time, you waste your life. Look at top performers, athletes, entrepreneurs, creators. They don't wait for motivation, they schedule growth. While others binge shows, they build skills. While others gossip, they read. While others sleep late, they work on their future. That's the difference. Not talent, not luck, just daily use of time. Let me give you an example. 2 friends finish work at 6 p.m. Both tired, both stressed. First one goes home, lays on the bed and scrolls social media, watches shows, sleeps. Second one rests 20 minutes, then studies a new skill for 1 hour. Just one, not 5, just one. After 1 year, that's 365 hours, enough to master almost anything. Sales, coding, design. Investing, business. Now tell me, who will grow faster? Same job, same start. Different evenings, different future. Here's a brutal truth. If you only use your free time for comfort, you will always stay average. Growth happens after hours, not during them. Your job pays your bills. Your evenings build your future. So here's the new rule. Every single day, protect at least 1 hour. No phone. No distractions. No excuses. Use that hour to build something, learn something, create something. Improve something, because small daily time investments create massive life changes. Stop asking, where did my time go? Start deciding, where will my time go? Because if you don't control your time, distractions will control your life. And people controlled by distractions never become wealthy, never become free, never become great. Time is life. Guard it, use it, respect it, or lose it forever. Habit 5, not investing in yourself. Let me tell you something most people never realize. The greatest investment in the world is not stocks, not real estate, not crypto. It's you, your skills, your knowledge, your mindset, because money can disappear, jobs can disappear, businesses can fail, but skills stay with you forever. And yet most people spend thousands on things but almost nothing on themselves. They'll buy a new phone instantly, but say courses are too expensive. They'll spend money eating out every week, but say books cost too much. They'll finance a car for 5 years, but refuse to invest in learning something that could double their income. Think about how crazy that is. They invest in looking successful, but not in becoming successful. And then they wonder why life never changes. Listen carefully. If you don't invest in yourself, you are slowly choosing to stay average, because income follows value. And value comes from skills, not wishes, not prayers, not luck. Skills. Let me ask you something. If tomorrow you lost your job, could you earn again? Not apply, not beg, earn. Could you sell something, build something, teach something, create something? If the answer is no, that's not a money problem, that's a skill problem, and skill problems are fixable, but only if you invest. Look at people like Oprah Winfrey. She didn't start rich. She invested in her voice, her communication, her presence, and that skill made her billions. Look at Myron Golden. He didn't win because of luck. He mastered selling, speaking, influence. And those skills changed everything. Because once you become valuable, money starts chasing you, instead of you chasing money. But here's the sad part. Most people only work for money. Very few work on themselves. They say, when I earn more, I'll learn more. But it should be the opposite. Learn more so you can earn more. That's how it works. Here's a simple truth. One skill can change your entire life. Sales, communication, marketing, investing, content creation, leadership, just one. But you have to start. Even 30 minutes a day, even small. Because small learning daily becomes massive growth yearly. The question is not, can I afford to invest in myself? The real question is, can I afford not to? Because if you do, 5 years later you'll still be in the same place. Same salary, same stress, same excuses, and that's expensive, very expensive. Invest in yourself, and you become unstoppable. Final message, break the habits, build your future. So let me remind you what we talked about. Survival mindset, consumer traps, blaming and excuses, wasting time, not investing in yourself. 5 habits, simple but deadly. Keep them and life stays small. Break them and everything changes. Because success is not built in one day. It's built daily, through habits, through choices, through small actions nobody sees. Nobody claps for discipline. Nobody cheers for learning at night. Nobody praises you for saving money. But one day they will see the results, and suddenly they'll say, you're lucky. No, you weren't lucky. You were consistent while others were comfortable. Listen carefully. 10 years from now, you will regret 2 things: the chances you didn't take, and the habits you didn't change. So don't wait, don't delay, don't say one day. Start today, even small, even messy, even scared, but start. Because your future is not decided by luck, it's decided by habits, and the power to change them is already in your hands. If this message helped you, don't keep it to yourself. Like the video, comment which habit you're breaking first, share it with someone who needs this wake-up call, and subscribe. Because this channel isn't about motivation, it's about transformation. I'll see you in the next one.